Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. This video, as you've seen in the title, is pretty much how to get prepared for your next semester. Now, everything that I'm saying is specific to nursing school, but I'm super sure that it will help you out with whatever it is that you're taking. So let's get started with these tips that I have. So the first one is this app called Syllabuddy. Syllabuddy. I'm just gonna show you how it's done, and I'm gonna attach a video when I learn how. Is the app. Now this app is really good because you can pretty much upload your syllabus to this app, and it automatically breaks it down, the assignment dates and times, and uploads it to your calendar, whether it's an iPhone or an Android. You choose your, let's see, you have a syllabus. You choose your syllabus. This is old, so I'm not going to download this one, but yeah. You upload it. You can review it. It shows you all the pages within it. You can just look through all of that. It asks you all these questions. Okay, when is that due? When is that due? You can even edit it because, okay, these are Kaplan focus reviews. So I can edit here and put Kaplan focused review math. Okay, save. I can change all of them, edit them, bada bing, bada boom. I have my exams that talks about what's in each exam. When you highlight it, it'll show you what they're talking about, like where they got the information from. So that's dope. Anyways, you scroll all the way down, you enter the course name. This course is called Nursing 2130. I actually don't know if that's correct, but whatever. And my email address. Yes, you guys can email me questions, concerns. So now that you have that, now what you're gonna do is go onto your email and download. You hit allow. Okay, now it's gonna ask you to upload all of that. I'm gonna hit cancel because I don't want this specific one uploaded to my calendar, but just so you know, that's how it's done. The next one that I highly recommend is having a routine. Now, if you're already someone who, like, you just go with the flow for the day, I would say slowly implement blocks of study time and during, I would suggest slowly implementing blocks of study time in your free time. So if you have a whole day of leisure time, put an hour in there of studying. Even if you're not studying and you're just doing something to organize yourself, it's still an hour of something that you weren't doing before. So it's kind of like preparing yourself for the workload. What I like to do is create a little guideline to follow. So I'm not following this to the T right now because this is not my semester, but I have implemented like the time that I'm gonna wake up every day, or the time that I'm gonna do my morning workout, the days that I'm gonna do my meal prep, the days that I'm gonna record my YouTube videos. Like, putting yourself in that routine and starting it already is not a shock when you get hit with all those classes and all those assignments, because you've already started putting yourself in a more productive. It only took forever to find the word. But what I was trying to say is, if you slowly implement these things in your day, it puts you in the mood of being productive. I would recommend creating a routine that's geared towards your studies. I'm rambling right now. Sorry. The next one. I have mentioned this in my last video, and whoever's in nursing school knows. If you're starting your first semester of nursing school, I'm going to let you know right now. Girl, boy, you better read. Because of all that's going on in the world, I've been a little bit lazy, and I haven't started reading until 2 weeks before my semester started. But in reality, you should probably be reading at least a month in advance, because you want to give yourself enough time to try to understand as much content as you can before the semester starts. I'm not going to speak to any other program. I don't know if the professors in other programs are very much intertwined in your curriculum. But in my program, you need to read before you start. So that's that. Let's move on. Next thing. I would highly suggest actually, to download all materials before school starts. Now, some people like to do it as the semester goes along. They want to download new PowerPoint slides, PDF lectures. So be it. Me personally, I take my syllabus and I put it side by side with the blank PDF document, and I break it down just for me to understand. I like all the extra gobbledygook I don't need. I just need the core. I need what pages I'm supposed to be reading. When is that due? When is this assignment due? When is that assignment due? I download everything on Blackboard. Whatever is there, I download it. And then I organize them into folders. So I would have a folder for just like random articles. I'll have a folder for exam 1, exam 2, etc. So I personally think that having that already on your computer, your iPad, your phone, having that already downloaded in somewhere safe puts you at a very good advantage, because let's say you go to class and the lecture was uploaded months ago. You go to class, you need to upload it. Now your service is not working. Now the Wi-Fi won't connect. Like, all these things is happening that you can't follow along in class, that you have to follow along with the teacher. And we all know that sometimes professors can go really fast. Like, they read the slide in 2.3 seconds. You just start writing the first word. They're already on the next slide. So me personally, I download all my slides before school starts. And I upload them into my Notability app, because I like to annotate on top of it during class time. Moving on. For a new nursing student, I don't think that, I'm not sure how other programs work, but I don't think if you're super new, they're gonna give you a lot of things, because in my foundations, they gave us a list of things to read, but it wasn't anything that was like hard to conceptualize. But if you're moving on further into nursing now, and you come across topics that are like, what is this? I would suggest just like watching videos or any way that can help you understand the gist of it, because you might not be able to get that one-on-one with your professor when school starts right away. Lastly, this one is for my nurses out there, my nursing students, my RN students. If you are feeling in this moment, if you're about to start your semester next week, like I start in 9 days, if you're about to start your semester and you're feeling defeated, unmotivated, just like feeling like, I don't want to do this, especially if you just took med surg, you might be feeling that feeling. What I would suggest is finding what made you want to become a nurse in the first place, looking for some kind of inspiration or excitement that will activate that motivation for you. You know, for me, I want to be a NICU nurse, so watching videos and seeing how other people have become successful NICU nurses and what they did to get there, that's kind of like my motivation right now, because we don't have clinicals. So that is my motivation right now, that pushed me to say like, okay, Zhadelle, it's time to stop sleeping on the couch watching Legend of Korra. It is now time to kick it into full gear. So yeah, so those are my tips that I have for you guys. I know I was ranting and rambling, and I do that a lot. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. And that's my tip.